Your girl says she learned her lesson and spent the block quick.
So I'm back with my man that take care of me. Like, I'm saying, nice ass car, bills paid, anything a girl could want, he doing it for me, right? And y'all, when I tell you the whole past 2 years I was with that man, I never had a job because he took care of me. And then I had got with this other dude, and I had to get a job and downgrade my car. Anyway, so now me and my old get back together, babe, and I still have my job. My check just hit, and it ain't even gotta be touched, cause my bills are gonna be paid. Like, thank the Lord, thank the Lord. I'm back out of poverty. Oh my God, the was even wrong with me? Like, what was I thinking? Like, just dumb and in love and dumb. Emphasis on dumb. So yeah, I'm excited because I just got up to the city and my whole check in my account.
All right, let me just break down everything she just said, okay? Let me translate this. Basically, she had a guy who was taking care of her, paying all of her bills, gave her the soft life she wanted, but he didn't have that edge, he didn't have that swag. Something was missing from him, most likely physically. Maybe he wasn't as tall as she wanted him to be, or something silly like that. But the point is, she's not physically attracted to him, or based on who the man is, she isn't drawn to him. Like, he's not a bad boy or anything like that. And the guy she's physically attracted to, or the guy who has all of those things I just talked about, he came along, she started seeing that guy, she started liking that guy, while in the relationship, mind you, left the first guy who was doing everything she wanted him to do, went on to the second guy, she fell in love with him. Then once the honeymoon phase was over, and that tingly feeling she had when she first met him, or those so-called sparks she had when she first met him, that all these women still believe in, that went away. Then she realized it was better to go back to the first guy because he can take her out of poverty, as she said. And for anybody thinking that the first guy did something wrong to her to make her leave, you are out of your mind. That would have been the first thing she brought up if that was the case. And she also said she was dumb and in love, so that means she was in love with the second guy. She never said anything about love with the first guy, so please don't come in here with that argument. She left the first guy thinking that the grass was greener. It wasn't, and now she's back with the first guy. Now, the reason I want to share this video is because I want to talk to you men. Don't let this be you. This woman does not care about that first dude. I don't care what she's talking about right now. She doesn't care about that first guy. All she talked about in this video was the fact that she didn't have to pay bills anymore. That's it. She didn't say I missed him, I missed his laugh, I realized how much I cared about him when I came back, I love the fact that he communicates well. She didn't talk about none of that. The only thing she's happy about is she's getting her bills paid again. That's it. I personally think this man is a damn fool for taking this girl back. Now, I will say, I think she's a pretty girl, and she looks naturally pretty. Now, if she has on a bunch of makeup and she tricked me and is really all caked on, then that's fine. But I still believe even without makeup, she can be a naturally pretty girl. But if you let that be the only guideline for you picking your woman, you're gonna put yourself in a bad situation. So when I come on here and say, guys, we gotta do better, we gotta choose better, this is what I'm talking about. This woman gave him every sign that he needed to say, she doesn't love me, she doesn't want me. She left you, sir. She left you for that tall diesel personal trainer, or that good looking bartender who works at the local bar who's always flirting with her. I don't know for sure, but it was somebody like that. And you let her just come back in your life because you're that desperate to have a pretty face around you? Where's the self-respect? Where's the dignity? Do you love yourself, sir? This is going to end horribly for this man. She will leave him again, or even worse, she's gonna marry this guy and just cheat on him for the rest of her life. Or she's just gonna end up divorcing him and taking some of his money. This is not gonna end well. I just did a video talking about this young lady who said her ex-boyfriend used to beat her with the gun, break all her cell phones, never let her leave the house, cheat on her with all of her friends, and she still wanted to go back to him. This is the same thing to me. The only difference is he abused her physically. This girl's abuse is mentally, emotionally, and financially. She's gonna drain his pockets, mess with his head, break his heart. Matter of fact, she already broke his heart and he's back for more. So to me, this is the same thing the other girl is doing. These people are a glutton for punishment. And this is how I know some of you men are delusional, because as a boyfriend, how could you watch this video hearing her tell the world how she really only left that dude because she had to get a job, and with you she doesn't have to work, or if she does work she get to keep her money? How could you watch that and not see a problem with that? That's how I know some of y'all are just delusional. So be smarter out there. I understand there are some beautiful women out there. If you let that be your gauge of picking one, you're going to put yourself in a bad situation. So many men before you have done it, and so many men after you are going to do it. Just don't let it be you. You gotta start making sure these women care about you. And to the old new boyfriend that she's with now, look in the mirror, dude, and really reassess your situation. That's all I can tell you, brother. Reassess your situation, because that girl does not care about you, bro. She doesn't care about you. If another dude comes along who has the swag of the first dude, or is tall like the first dude, or is in shape like the first dude, and he has as much money as you or more, she is out of there, bro. She gonna leave you sitting there looking crazy. And if that same dude show up and he doesn't have the money, she's just gonna cheat on you. Matter of fact, she's probably probably going to cheat on you with the same guy that she just left to come back to you. So bro, you're in a bad situation. Think this stuff out. If a woman is willing to leave you for no reason and run off to chase love with somebody else, let her stay where she's at. There is no coming back. There's no spinning the block, none of that. If you look outside and see her and her girlfriend riding up and down your street a couple times, you don't go outside and say anything to him. You call your homeboy, you put him on speaker and be like, "They spin it, nigga, they spin it! They spin it, nigga, they spin it! They spin it, nigga, they spin it!" Let them stay out there and keep spinning. That's how you handle that. And if she start knocking on your door and acting crazy and jealous because she know you got another girl in the house, it's up to you how you handle that. But I know what I would do.
What are you doing?
Calling the police. You do not let a woman like this back in your life. We gotta do better, fellas. We have to do better. There are women out there who would appreciate the hell out of that man, but he decided to give this chick a second chance because she's pretty. So after this girl run through his pockets, cheat on him, dump him, whatever she's gonna do, that fool better not come online crying about it. You better own it because this is on you, sir. This is on you. Y'all so desperate to get y'all a so-called baddie, you will sacrifice your happiness, your peace, everything for it. And that's just foolish. And you're not gonna realize how foolish it is until you're sitting up in divorce court while she's taking half of your stuff. You think because you're a good man she won't do that to you? I know you've seen those videos online with women talking about how they'll never leave good men.
Women do not leave good men. So if you start seeing someone and their story to you is that their last partner left them, please know the reason is they are not a good man.
Women don't leave good men. When a woman leaves a man, it's probably because he ain't 9 times out of 10. Actually, more like 10 times out of 10. He's not.
Women don't lose good men. Men lose good women. Let me say that one more time. A woman doesn't leave a good man. Men leave or get left by good women.
Now, we all know this is garbage. There are women out there leaving good men every day, and they'll come online and tell you about it.
I think all the emotions that come with leaving a good guy. I feel crazy. I feel like I've blown my life up while at the same time knowing I did exactly what I was supposed to do. You know, anytime I've explained what's going on with me and my husband, my ex-husband, I don't know what to call him. We're separated. We gotta be separated for a year, then we can get a divorce and we can go from there. It's hard because he's a good human. He's a really good guy, you know? But I watched a video on TikTok the other day and I can't get it out of my head. It's basically just saying that you can leave a good guy. They don't need to have done something extreme like cheat or beat on you. And I remember having that conversation with my best friend of like, he's not cheating on me. He isn't hurting me. I just am not happy.
I just want to say, I think this woman is going to have a rude awakening when she get back out in that single world. But the point is, these women are leaving good men every day. You heard what she said. She was talking to her friend about it, so her friend gave her some advice. She was listening to people on TikTok. They told her to leave a good man. So you don't think your woman is going to leave you? Especially knowing that she's already left you in the past. And to be honest with you, she really don't like you like that. So it's going to be easy to leave you when the time comes. I know this can sound harsh, and I know people may think I'm hating or I'm going too far. But if you listen to the young lady and just do some basic thinking, you will understand why I came to this conclusion. And all I'm trying to do is give this man a warning, because in a lot of these situations when all hell breaks loose and everything goes to crap, that man be sitting there and he'll be looking around and he'll be wondering, how come nobody told me about this? Well, I just told you. But you're an adult. You should do whatever you want to do. Plus, I'm just a guy on the internet, so you shouldn't listen to me. But maybe you should listen to Teddy P. Because like the old saying goes, you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And sir, it might be time to fold them. Looks like another love TKO. Please like the video and leave a comment. I love listening to what you guys have to say. And don't forget to hit that hype button because it really helps me out with the algorithm and I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.